Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have a lot to catch you guys up on, and I wanted to wait until I was home to make this video because something about filming a video in a car is so comforting. It's like a confessional space, it's a safe space, and I feel like I can just be like really honest and tell you everything that's been going on recently. Also, it's a major throwback to like January time and lockdown. The only videos I could make was me driving to Starbucks. It was the only thing that was giving me joy at that time, was literally driving 5 minutes, no, not even 5 minutes, because back in January, Driver's License by Olivia Rodrigo came out, and my drive to Starbucks was the exact length of that song. Anyway, speaking of Starbucks actually, and sparking joy, for this video, I decided to pick up a little beverage. This is the Starbucks Pumpkin Cream Frappuccino. Never tried it before, but very intrigued to do a vegan version in the UK, so let's give this a go. But you know the drill, I put on Instagram a question box being like, what do you guys want to know? Life update time, and you came through with a lot of questions, so wow, that was soft. Oh wow, that is a candle in a cup. I like it. It's very sweet. It obviously doesn't have the coffee of the pumpkin spice latte to like counteract the sweetness. It's also 2 PM, so there's no way of getting coffee now because I would never sleep. But I think I'm a fan. It's a good time. Let's get to the questions. Okay, let's start with like some fun little stuff before we get into the real juicy stuff. People have been asking what it's like living back in London, what London's like after lockdown. Honestly, London feels pretty normal right now, apart from on the tube. Some people obviously are like half and half still wearing masks. I still like to wear mine because I just feel safer that way, and also I don't want to catch like regular germs. COVID aside, everyone is mixing now and everyone's getting really sick from just like being around other people, so my mask will be staying on for the foreseeable future. But London is pretty normal. West End shows are back, which is amazing. I think it was 4 shows in 10 days the other week. Yeah, my bank account was crying. No, it wasn't, because 3 of them were booked in advance. Wait, were they? So what do I even do? I have lost track on what I've been doing with my life. Okay, so on the 4th of September, I saw Waitress the Musical, the opening or reopening night of that on tour in Wimbledon. Obviously, it was incredible. It's my favorite musical of all time. Then the following week, I had a free night, and I just kind of thought, let's take myself to see a show. So I went to see Back to the Future, got £25 tickets, which should have been £75, so that was a fun time. So that one was booked on the day, so that was like an actual expense, but Waitress was booked months ago. Then on the Saturday the 11th, I saw Frozen, again that was booked in March 2020, and then the following week I went to see this is so bad. On the 14th, I saw Hairspray, which was booked. I mean, this was like our 5th time we'd booked to see it because it kept getting like pushed back and delayed and stuff. We were supposed to go to that in April 2020, so it's been a long time coming. And then the next night was the reopening of Wicked, which is my 2nd favorite show of all time. And my friend Lee was looking on the Todaytix app, which is what you use for rush tickets. On the day, they discount all the remaining seats and sell them off for really cheap. She messaged me and she was like, I've got a ticket in my bag for you, £30 tonight for Wicked opening night. You're going. I didn't have a choice. I had to go. That was honestly the most incredible night of theatre I've ever witnessed. Like, the crowd was just electric. Everyone, you could tell, was there for it. There was 7 or 8 standing ovations. Like, as soon as Glinda came on stage, everyone was up. It was so emotional and like it was so electric and just incredible, and that theatre is huge as well. So yeah, that was the most amazing night of theatre ever. So I saw a lot of shows in that short space of time. Where am I going with this? What was the question? Oh, about London. So yes, London feels pretty normal right now. Everything is going, but I like to think everyone is still being safe. So like when I go to the shows, they require you to show your NHS app, which has your proof of vaccination or a negative test. So obviously I'm vaccinated, so I just scan it and go on in. But yeah, it feels pretty normal. So someone did say, what's the next musical you're going to see? It is currently Anything Goes next Thursday. Yes, I'm excited about that one. And then I'm hoping to maybe like rush a couple shows that weekend. I'm trash. I've missed out on theatre for so long. I'm so excited that it's back in my life. Future Disney trip. Now, this is very exciting because a couple days ago, Joe Biden officially announced that from November, people from the UK can go to the US if they are double vaccinated, which means my Christmas trip can go ahead. I was supposed to go last Christmas and it was booked the Christmas before that. So this Christmas, finally, I get to go to Disney World for Christmas, and I burst out crying as soon as I heard the news. I actually filmed myself being really cringy, but I'll insert that here. Bless you guys with that footage. But as soon as I saw the news, my mum texted me. I just cried immediately. It was just tears. Just tears. I'm going to Disney World again. I'm going home. It's so cringy when adults say I'm going home to Disney World because like it's not your home, it's a theme park. But like I'm going home, guys. Which obviously means loads of Disney vlogs will be coming in December. So subscribe if you would like to. to get those. And then I also am going next May to Disney World with 2 of my friends from my first program, Fee and Lee, you know them very well. So that's looking like it's actually gonna happen now. And then I might also have a trip in March to California, who knows? That was like supposed to happen in 2020. So it's all popping off, a lot's happening, and it's crazy, guys. There's a lot going on. It's about to get expensive. Someone said, what are your favorite vegan eats in London? These are actually changing quite a lot because me and my friend Lee have we kind of run a food page called emily.eats. We haven't been on it very much recently, but we're trying to like document every time we go to a new vegan place there. It's very exciting, and there's a lot of places I would recommend, but my favorite place in London is probably right now Mildred's. It's a classic. I love Wolf and Lamb as well. Neat Burger is great. I mean, I did love By Chloe, but they've closed now, RIP. That was my go-to spot. Them closing has like forced me to try new things. Oh, Felizi's Cookies do the best vegan cookie. It's just incredible. Club Mexicana does obviously Mexican vegan food. It's great. Clean Kitchen Club is a great Clean Kitchen Club is a great time. They do like vegan fast food style stuff. Flower Burger does pink burgers. They're incredible. Unity Diner, that's a fun time. Would recommend. But yeah, honestly, just go to that page and you'll find all the cool new spots for vegans to eat, and also just like not regular people, but like non-vegan people as well, because I'm not 100% vegan. I'm just like, I love vegan food and I try to eat as much as I can, but I'm not like vegan god worshipper, you know. I'm being really weird today. I feel like I should just dive into the thing that most people have asked me about, my new job. Why am I leaving Harrods? Where am I going next? What was the reason? Am I happy with my new job? Have I started yet? Am I still writing? So let's get into it. This is my last week at Harrods right now. So today is Wednesday, and in 2 days time I will no longer be a Harrods employee. I obviously have talked about it quite a lot on my channel. I've worked for Harrods for 2.5 years now. I started pretty much when I moved to London, and I've been there ever since. So I was a junior when I started, and then I progressed to a copywriter last March, worked from home pretty much through the whole pandemic for them, and I'm moving on now. So there's a whole bunch of reasons why. I'm not going to get into it too much because I did really love working for them most of the time. Basically, like, the last year has been tough on everyone, and I've seen so many of my friends leave the company, and I just feel like it's time for me to move on. I'm not really growing anymore or learning anything else. I've got as much out of the job as I can get, and I don't really want the next position. So a position above me was a senior level, and it's more of like a management job, so you don't really write very much, and I still want to be creative in my job and make things and write things, so that's why I'm moving on. It was just time. My job currently is very limited. I just basically do product copy, so if you click on a product on the Harrods website, it will just describe it, and then I do some occasional brand copy, but that's it. We are just limited to the website. I can't do social or email or anything like that, so it was just ready for me to move on and learn some new skills, which is why I am leaving. And in 2 weeks time we'll be starting my new position. I'm still going to be a copywriter, but I'll be working at Sweaty Betty, and I'm so excited about it because they're a brand that I feel like really aligns with my values. They're trying to get everyone involved in exercising and working out and feeling like the best version of themselves. They're a very inclusive brand as well. I've heard really good things about their kind of like workplace environment and kind of how they run everything, but my role will be a lot more diverse. I will be covering product copy, but I will also be doing social media posts, email marketing, store signage, website banners, just like a whole variety of stuff. Anything to do with words and the company I'll kind of be involved with. So I'm really excited for this kind of new adventure, to learn some new things and to just grow again and actually feel like I'm pushing myself. I was just so comfortable in my current role, and while comfort is good, especially during a pandemic and everything's crazy, I am someone who always wants to be learning and growing and improving on myself and just like gaining new skills. So it feels like the right time to be going, and I'm just so excited to meet new people as well. I can also obviously buy some really cute athleisure wear, and I'm excited to wear that, and hopefully it will continue my kind of new running journey. Don't know if you saw my recent vlog, but I have started running again. So I have done 3 runs now, 5 kilometers each, and I'm like bringing my time down each time. I don't want to get like carried away with it. I just want to kind of get moving again, because I didn't do exercise the whole pandemic. Like, I would walk for a long time, like an hour and a half, which obviously like that is exercise, but I didn't do anything to kind of get my heart rate going. And I feel like now is the time to try again and get involved in exercise. Maybe working for a company that's dedicated to workout clothes will help me to do that. So that's my new job, and that's what most people wanted to ask about. So don't click off just yet, because there's more stuff to come, more juicy stuff to come, okay? The next thing that a few people asked about, and to be honest, if you follow me on Twitter, you already know the answer to this. I feel like I don't really share as much on Instagram about that. People asking about my relationship, my boyfriend, how are things going. We broke up. Yeah. So it was August. I broke up with him. It just wasn't the right fit, and it wasn't the right time in my life. It wasn't working. We got together during lockdown when I wasn't doing very much with my life, and so I had a lot of free time to dedicate to a kind of relationship and like getting that going. And then when things started again and I was seeing loads of friends and had loads of stuff going on, it just wasn't working, and we had like different approaches to life. And no like offense to him at all, but he was a lot more of a homebody, and I'm very much someone that needs to get out and be doing things all the time and like want to make the most of every single day. So I decided that I needed to just nip it in the bud. So I am single again. But that goes on to the last few questions a lot of people were asking about, which is just generally like, how are you doing mentally? How are you really doing? I feel like I don't know, a lot of people seem very concerned. But to answer all those questions, I'm genuinely doing really great. Like the last month has been my favorite month of the whole year. I've been doing so much, been out so much, seeing so many friends, and just like having new experiences again and just living life. I feel like I'm back to like my old self again and just having a great time, feeling free, having fun. Gonna be honest, there was a hot minute there where I was not thriving and I really was not doing well. Like I'd have these really good days, and then the other days I'd just be really down and really sad and just like crying and so anxious. I was just exhausted emotionally because I had no balance in how I was feeling at all. Whereas I feel like now I've got to this like good stage where everything is just kind of like smooth sailing, it's going well. I know that probably won't last and there'll be like more dips in the wave of life, but for right now I'm doing really great, which is weird to say because people probably feel like when you have a breakup you should be kind of like sad and moping, but honestly I felt like a kind of relief and just like a weight lifted off me after that happened, and I could just not worry and stress about that and just be myself and be thriving and having a great time. So maybe I am Miss Perfectly Fine, but I'm okay with that. So yeah, what I will say is that even if you're having a really rough time right now, just know that brighter days are ahead. There were days when I just was really not in a good place at all, but right now I am the happiest I've been in a long time. I feel like I'm just really enjoying and embracing everything that life throws at me, and I can't even explain why that happened, but it just was this shift that happened in my head, and here we are. I'm not going to question it. I'm having a great time. And I feel like honestly I was really questioning myself and my whole identity when I was having those down periods, because I was like, I'm supposed to be happy all the time, make other people happy and just be this like force of positivity. But then I realized that that's very one-dimensional, and one-dimensional characters are for kids basically, like good person, bad person. Whereas when you come to the real world, everyone needs a bit more depth to them to be like relatable and real. And I feel like by me going through some not as good times, I become more of a real person to you guys, and I want to start like sharing my ups and my downs with you on this, just to show that it really does affect everyone and I'm not just bubbly and happy all the time. I definitely do have those down days, so I'm trying to just like share more stuff with you, and hopefully it will help on your emotional mental health journey. Whatever you're going through, I am here for you. My DMs are open, you can always message me and I will try my best to help you. So that is my life update for you. One final thing I will say is that I am going on a Disney cruise on Monday. I'm so excited about it. This video is probably going to go up on a Sunday, which means tomorrow I'll be going on a Disney cruise. I'm so excited about it. It's my first ever one, so those vlogs will be coming very soon. It's just like the 2-night one, so I don't know how much footage I'll get, but I'll try and capture as much as I can because I'm so excited. It's like a brand new experience. I have no idea what to expect going into it. I haven't watched any vlogs before, so I really am going in blind. I just know we've been upgraded to a very cool room, so I'm excited about that. But like I said, I've got a lot of fun stuff coming up. You should definitely subscribe to, give us a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!